guys, it's Jalen, and I have my sister, Kim. Today is a different kind of video on my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Marvel and DC. Well,
I'll probably talk more about DC because I'm honestly an OG DC fan before I was a Marvel fan. And I'm really only a Marvel fan because I watch the movies. But DC, I feel like I know the characters better.
So we're just going to be talking about what's going on in the Marvel DC universe right now.
Versus
universes, whatever. So, let's start with what? Lanterns?
Since it's new.
It's the newest thing.
Well, DC in general. So, the new DCU. I'm enjoying it so far. I think I've seen Superman. I've seen Peacemaker.
Yeah.
I've seen a little bit of Creature Commandos, not that much. I didn't see Supergirl. I actually want to see. I just
seen
didn't get
Justice League, Aquaman.
Those don't count. Those don't count.
Oh.
Those are not part of the DCU. They're the DCE.
Oh. Too many different things going on.
This is the DCU. That's just David Cornstalk was like the start of it.
Oh, okay.
Because I think Peacemaker came out.
Well, let's just say this. Let's just say this in general. DC been slacking on the movies in general, like
except Batman movies, like in like the first Superman, like we were not getting good DC movies, but now we're finally getting some good ones, and now we're getting shows too. And I'm like, Lanterns, that's coming out right now. I'm eating up the mystery. Like, I'm excited, even though I really don't know much about Green Lantern. Like, I've only seen him in like Justice League cartoons or like comics, but I've never read his like individual or like seen anything individual. So I'm like, but I'm liking it. I like it.
But if you haven't seen already, which I'm sure if you do watch DC's movies and TV shows, and you've been keeping up with all the new stuff that DC is going to be coming out with and what they already have come out with, Lanterns premiered August 16th, and we're on episode 2, starring Aaron Pierre and what's his name? Kyle Chandler. I love Aaron Pierre. Okay, when he started in Rebel Ridge, I was like, okay. And if you haven't also seen him in Malcolm X, or it's MLK/X on Disney Plus or like Amazon Prime. If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. That was really, really good as well. But yeah, so starring Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre. Aaron Pierre, love him down. I think he plays a very good,
kind of
stoic John Stewart. Again, if you watch the animation Justice League, I feel like it's kind of different. Like, I feel like John Stewart.
No, I feel like he was kind of like.
I remember him being stoic like
no,
that.
I remember Hal being more like playful and kind of playing off of the Flash a little bit. Like, they kind of were like not similar, but like they kind of were both like comedic in their own ways. And then I feel like John Stewart was kind of like more serious. Like, he gave more serious to me.
In the animation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't remember him being that serious. But anyways, he's playing a really good John Stewart.
And Kyle Chandler's playing a really good, just like joke.
Hal,
like,
right?
He's really funny. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to spoilers. I'm gonna put spoilers on the screen. Okay. Episode 1, we were introduced to them. They were already kind of mentor and mentee. Is mentee the word? And they basically are getting along, but not really.
They're getting along just enough, but like they don't really like each other, or like, because I feel like Hal is so like. My prediction is there's something like, or not prediction, like theory. I don't know. Clearly, I feel like he's like not like loving being Green Lantern anymore. Like. Yeah. He's kind of like
he's over it.
Yeah, it's like I fear that he's over it. Like, he doesn't want to wear the suit. He doesn't want to say the mantra or whatever. Like, he seems very much over it, and I feel like that's like affecting the way he's treating John, because now he's not really teaching him anything about it. And he's kind of just like doing his own thing instead of like being a useful teacher. Yeah.
And by the way, John does not have a ring. only Hal has the ring. So they're kind of like sharing the ring, and Hal is basically just.
But he's kind of being stingy with
teaching
because like he doesn't know how to fly. He doesn't really make a lot of like the projection thingies. Even though they did point out in the last episode, like when he made the projection of the bird, like it was crazy that he could just project it from his mind without the ring. Like that's not something that people can usually.
Because he didn't have the ring when.
He didn't. Have
it. Wait. We're still on episode 1. So episode 1.
Last episode.
Right. So we're not gonna say all the details of each episode because we do want y'all to watch it, but just the things are So basically, so John and Hal, they're starting to work together. Not the best relationship, but and then they meet the lady, the cop, the sheriff, who is because Hal thinks that there are aliens in the town.
Yeah, in the town, which there are. And my theory. Well, okay, let me say my theory for the second episode.
Yeah, okay. So they are, they're meeting her. She doesn't really like that they are in the town's business. She's kind of like, can y'all like get up out of here? Like y'all doing too much.
It's like y'all are invading my space when I'm trying to do stuff.
And mind you, Hal think that there are aliens. I don't know, what does John really think? Not really sure. I think he just going along with what Hal say for real. Like he just like, I'm following you because you Green Lantern, and that's what I'm trying to be. And then what else happens? So what happens in the episode? Like what are like?
Well, yeah, they go to Rushville, which is like the town that it takes place in.
Yes.
There's like a shooting, and like all the people who died are aliens.
Yeah.
And so like they end up catching one that didn't get killed. And he ends up like basically like confessing that he's an alien. Like they don't believe him at first, and they're kind of like, "You're just doing too much. Like you just think that."
And then he ends up exploding, and Hal has to like contain the explosion to contain the power.
Because he ends up getting him to like trip up. So that was basically like the main thing of that. So now you find out that there was like aliens. Like there's like 4 aliens there.
Mind you, the sheriff, does she believe that they're aliens?
No, I mean, they know that aliens like exist. I mean, that's why Green Lantern is there. Like they know aliens exist at this point, and Superman is also like a thing at this point. I think. I don't know about in 2016, but either. Which I do find that interesting. That usually, like, they're all kind of around. Like the Justice League is usually around the same age. Like Superman 30s, like Hal Jordan, I'm pretty sure is like 30s, and then John Stewart's like a little younger than him. So I find it interesting that they made Hal like 60, and then John Stewart the younger one. Like, well, I mean, he's usually is the younger one by that much, and like for him to be that much older than Superman, I thought was interesting. But
and if you didn't know, Aaron Pierre or John Stewart will be in Man of Tomorrow. So if you haven't watched Superman, like I said, we're gonna do more videos like this talking about different shows.
And he just I mean, they just wrapped filming
DC Marvel stuff
for Man of Tomorrow, so it's officially filmed. And they actually had a list. It was like Hawkgirl, obviously Superman, I think Supergirl, John Stewart, Lex. They said maybe Wonder Woman.
The cast list?
The characters that are gonna be in. I think Wonder Woman. They said possibly, and I'm like, and the girl that they chose, I don't remember her name, but I was like, period. There was a couple other ones. Oh, Guy, obviously.
Yeah, so there's gonna be
So we'll see.
But we're gonna keep making these videos so y'all can talk to us. Make sure you comment below your predictions, your theories, all of that, so we can talk about it. But episode.
Yeah.
What?
That's the second episode.
Yeah. So second episode of Lanterns aired the following Sunday. So every Sunday they were going to be releasing a new episode. Let's get into that. So basically,
Hal kind of sends him away, like sends John away
to go get the lantern.
Because they're trying to recharge the ring. Yeah, so he's trying to get the lantern thingy. And then he ends up getting ambushed by these guys.
Gets kidnapped.
Reveal that they are aliens. I forgot I don't know if they ever said what they were called. But basically they were like, our like aliens, like, or our race got wiped out by a manhunter. And so we gave the manhunter to one of the Green Lanterns, which I assume is Abin Sur, I think, which is like Hal's like predecessor. Predecessor, I think. So their race basically got wiped out for the most part, and they're like the last ones left. and the aliens that were in Rushville are a part of that race that went to go, I guess, find the Manhunter, because even though the Manhunter was given to Green Lantern for him to kill it or whatever, he didn't. So I guess they assumed, hey, the Manhunter is there, let's go find it, and blah blah blah. So they basically told John that, and they were like,
so they pretty much separated this whole.
Yeah.
This episode, honestly, to me, and I said it when we were watching the episode, that it kind of felt more of like a filler episode.
I don't think it felt like a filler. I think you found out a lot of stuff. Because it's just kind of like. I feel like, I mean, yeah, they were together, but I feel like you found out that the reason why the aliens were there in the first place, and then you found out kind of later on, which, well, I guess as we explain, we'll explain further, but like, basically, Hal ends up having to go to the hospital at some point, and he sees that nobody in the town is in the hospital. All the equipment is new. Nobody signed in, like.
And it's like, and when he asked was it the sheriff?
Yeah, the sheriff. Yeah.
When he asked the sheriff, she was like, "This is a small town. It doesn't matter if it's a small town. Like, people are going to be in the hospital.
Yeah, stuff
like,
would not
it doesn't matter.
New. There would be some people in the hospital.
If anything, they would not have brand new stuff.
They would be very old, probably outdated stuff. And all that stuff.
So
I fear.
And he was stealing bodies from the morgue because he knew that they were aliens. So he was
doing his own little investigation and all that stuff.
Hal is low key. He's unhinged. I think
he's unhinged. He's very funny. Like he kind of just does what he wants. Like, and it's really funny.
But and I will say, have I seen Kyle Chandler before? I'm not.
You probably have. I'm trying to think of what
I've
seen him in Game Night, which is a good movie. You guys should watch that. It's like
I don't know what else I've seen him in, but Aaron Pierre, like I said, I've been watching his movies since he played Malcolm X. But he does not play funny characters. Like, he doesn't really play funny characters.
Very much serious.
All of his characters are, very serious. And when you watch his interviews, he seems very like nice and funny. But his characters, he do not play.
Oh yeah, he was in Grey's Anatomy for like episodes. That don't freaking count.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen Kyle Chandler before.
I've definitely from Game Night for sure.
But that's everything that happened in the episode, right?
Yeah, but basically my prediction or theory is that everybody in the town are alien, or most people, because I'm like, how is nobody in the hospital?
And the sheriff is from Gotham. So
they did mention Gotham, yeah. So I'm like,
but for me, I don't have any theories or predictions because I don't know a lot about.
Yeah, there's not much I can predict.
I just feel like
I'm just going based off.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know much about Green Lantern, Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan.
Yeah,
I've only seen.
Really I know the basic like Green Lantern core. Oh yeah, Sinestro was at the end, which is like
Yeah.
But
again,
know the very
we
basic
will make sure to put spoiler on the screen. So if you haven't
basic bare bones.
Yeah. So yeah, those are the 2 episodes of Lanterns. So we're excited to see how Lanterns will progress. I think it's only gonna have 8 episodes. Is it only supposed to have 8 episodes?
I think DC shows have like 9.
It's not.
Peacemaker was.
It's not gonna be a lot.
Yeah,
and I don't know if they plan on doing a season 2. I don't know. Honestly, I'm excited to see Aaron Pierre as Jon Stewart in like other stuff other than Lanterns.
Because the ending definitely is gonna tie into
like, I don't
Man
know.
of Tomorrow in some way, because that's kind of what they did in Peacemaker. Which, if I could talk about Peacemaker for a second, I enjoyed that show. I mean, I have my problems with it, but I enjoyed it. But that like second season, especially the second half, like it was like, first of all, Vigilante, that's my favorite character. And I feel like they really just like kind of made him like, they dumbed him down a lot. And also like in the end, like I feel like that last episode was just like so like, it was kind of just set up for Man of Tomorrow, because spoiler, if you haven't seen Peacemaker, I would say watch it, especially the first season at least. At the end, basically, Chris, which is Peacemaker, or John Cena, which we have seen him in another DCU project, the second Suicide Squad, he gets locked in a pocket dimension. So that's going to tie into Man of Tomorrow at some point, or at least another future like DC project, but yeah.
I was gonna say, back to Aaron Pierre. I am excited to see him as Jon Stewart and other. This is his biggest project, I think, yet.
Yeah, the point of me saying that was to be like, it's gonna like, I feel like the endings of the shows are gonna tie into Man of Tomorrow, or like introduce something new.
And if you haven't seen Superman with David Cornsweet, that was good. Watch it, yeah.
And I have to watch Supergirl.
So that was Lanterns. We talked about Lanterns. Let's move on to Marvel because we want.
Wait, actually, no. I want to talk about the Jimmy Olsen thing show.
Okay, so we'll talk about Jimmy. I don't know much. I've only seen. Well, obviously, if you know Superman, you know Jimmy Olsen. But I saw Jimmy Olsen in the Adventures. The Adventures of Lois and Clark, the Superman show. So that's the only Jimmy I know. So and then also in the David Cornsweet Superman. But yeah, so you go ahead.
There was a Jimmy in. Was there one in Supergirl, like the show? Even though I don't remember why they would ever like be in contact with each other, but like the one from like 2015 or something, whatever. Not important. But basically, they're coming out with the Jimmy Olsen show. A lot of people are like, "Why are we doing this? Like, why aren't we prioritizing?"
I'm like, "Why are we having?"
But honestly, stick with me because I'm like,
I feel like it's gonna be comedic more than anything.
And I feel like
it's not going to be a comedy.
No.
But it might fear that it's.
I feel like it's gonna be like both, funny. Like kind of like a crime, like comedy. Because honestly, Skylar Gisondo, he's really good. Like he was really good in Superman. He's funny. Like I feel like he could really pull off like something like that, even though it's kind of like a silly concept. Like when you look at his comics and all that stuff, they're all kind of very like silly, like over the top, like crazy kind of things. And I feel like that's what like a lot of superhero like movies and shows are missing. Like, I feel like they try to make it... I'm not saying it's bad to always make it realistic, because I think for some series it works, but I feel like sometimes you just need to have fun. Like, comics are not always serious. They're crazy most of the time, and, like, they don't make any sense, and that's kind of, like, what's fun about them.
There are a lot of funny moments. Like, I feel like Marvel has a lot of funny moments. I haven't seen funny moments in DC.
Well, in Superman, yeah, but, like, the shows are very serious, so I feel like it's fun to have a show that's, like, not as serious. Like, Lanterns is, like... pretty serious. Yeah. Peacemaker was definitely like more comedic, but it also was serious. But I feel like this is gonna be like the most like comedic show they have. So I'm personally excited. And also, it could be a gateway into introducing the Flash, and that's just the
justice.
Like that is all I freaking need.
Justice for Grant Gustin. Put him in the back of that movie, like the back.
I'm not even saying you gotta have him as the Flash, because he probably don't want to be the Flash.
He don't gotta be the Flash. He don't even have to speak. Put him in the background.
Because I feel like with the way that the things like the DC universe is going, they're having a lot of like mentor, like older, like Hal and what's his name, John. Hal and John. So I feel like they could do like a Barry Wally like situation. Like I feel like that kind of makes sense. I honestly don't know, because like the ages are kind of like weird, since Hal is like 30 years older than everybody, and it's kind of like they're usually the same age. So I don't know, but like. If they, I just need him. If Grant Gustin could just be Barry, and they didn't even gotta focus on Barry, even though I love him. I don't really know much about Wally, to be honest. Only from the show. But I know Wally was like the Flash for like a long time. Like they kind of killed off Barry Allen, had him as the Flash for a long time. But I need Grant Gustin to appear in that show as Barry, and I literally like I will lose my mind. Like I need that, and then he can go away if he wants, and they can have a Wally. Yeah. But I need that Grant Gustin cameo, please. I need it.
So that's everything with DC?
Yes.
Okay, so that's everything with DC. We talked about Lanterns. We talked about the new Jim Olsen. Make sure you put your predictions.
Oh, and Batman. New Batman
yeah.
With Robert Pattinson. Very excited because I love the first one. I saw it twice in theaters, and I saw it once literally like a couple weeks ago. I rewatched it. Very good movie. Yeah.
So, like I said, we talked about Lanterns, we talked about the Jimmy Olsen show, and yeah. So, make sure you put your predictions and your theories in the comments so that we can talk about it. Your opinions.
Who do you want to be Batman? Who do you want to be Wonder Woman?
So we can talk about it in the next episode. Yes, this is gonna be a series. So yeah. But let's talk about Marvel. Now I'm not gonna say I'm not a DC fan, because I am. I like the characters. But when you compare just, not even like DCEU and DCU, just in general, I watch more Marvel. So, everybody know we waiting for Doomsday. Okay, we already know we waiting for Doomsday.
Let me say I'm stressed for Doomsday because I fear it's gonna be a hot mess, and I'm just like, I don't know.
But before we even get to that, let's talk about Spider-Man. A few videos ago, I did a get ready with me to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's been a few weeks. It's been a month, actually.
I was about to say, it's been a hot
almost a month since the movie came out. Let's talk about it because
I loved it. That was my favorite.
It was so movie. Good. It was definitely more of a just Spider-Man. Really no connection. It's really no connection.
Which is a Spider-Man story.
Yeah,
just going through it. And
it's not. It's not a connection to Doomsday. It's not a connection really to anybody else. It's really just about him and him dealing with the fact that his best friends do not remember him, and now he's going through the emotions of dealing with that and trying to just live, live. Tom Holland. Now, Tom Holland is my favorite Superman. I know people gonna have debate. What'd I say?
You said Superman. So close.
Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man, and I know people are gonna have
Can we get into this discussion
debate.
really quickly? Actually,
wait, hold on. I know people are gonna have a debate about this because people have been talking about this for the past month. Who their favorite Spider-Man and what let one, you can have your favorite Spider-Man. Let the Spider-Mans Toby, Andrew, and Tom, let them vibe. It doesn't have to be a fight about who is the best.
But I can tell you who's the best, and I can tell you who's the worst. I can.
Tom is the best Spider-Man.
I can tell you, Tom. If we're talking purely acting ability, Tom and Andrew, and then Toby.
Tom, no, not Tom. Well, Tom, he can make you cry. Like if you I'm guarantee y'all. A lot of y'all crying during
him falling
Spider-Man.
out in Infinity War like that, will forever get it gets me every single time.
But Andrew can make you cry too, though.
Andrew
can make
a
you
great
cry.
actor. I just think that his Spider-Man was he felt cooler than Spider-Man usually is.
It's like
he was kind of giving skater boy
Andrew was giving more of the cool type Spider-Man. Tom gives just nerd.
Spider-Man. Nerd geek.
Toby gives nerd.
I just don't think he's that good of an actor.
It's not better than Tom.
It's not better than Tom. I look back at the
movies. It definitely is goofy. He's definitely he's definitely more of a goofy person. Because I'm rewatching the first Spider-Man with Toby, and it's definitely getting
I rewatched it maybe last year, the first two. And they are good movies. I think the second Spider-Man is a better movie than the first two of Tom's. Right? The first two? Yeah. But I just don't think Toby is as
you think Spider-Man 2 with Toby is better than
I think it's better than what's the first one? Homecoming and Far From Home. I think it's better than those movies, but it's not because of Toby. I think it's because of everything else. I think Alfred Molina is really good. The plot is really good. Everything. I just don't think he's that good of an actor, and that just
it just.
I feel like he's so stiff and
And this is no hate to Toby for real. I
low-key have beef with him, but
well, she has beef with him.
Low-key. Let's just say him and Leo, they make perfect friends because they love a good 20-year-old to date when they're 50. So yeah, that's one thing.
But Tom, I don't care. He's my favorite Spider-Man. I'm not.
I just think that he's a better actor.
He can act.
I think he's a better actor, and I think Andrew's a better actor, but his Spider-Man's just not as accurate. But him in the suit, Andrew's energy in that suit, is unmatched. The way he moves, and I feel like Tom was definitely getting into the groove of that, more in this newest movie. Even his New York accent, all that stuff, and his mannerisms, it was definitely amped up in this movie. But when you watch Andrew's movies, you just love him in the suit. He's so fun. He's so expressive. If you put up a clip, literally without even sound, he's just so he's moving, he's using his whole body, and then he's just such a good actor.
That was all of it. That was just us talking about Spider-Man. We ain't talking about the movie for real. So, but we're not gonna talk about the entire movie, but
talk about your favorite part.
My favorite part
one that stood out. Talk about what you really liked, one thing you really liked, and one thing you didn't like. You didn't care for. And then your rating.
What I didn't was obviously I didn't like how much he was going through. It really was sad to
It was painful.
It was painful to see him miss his friends so much, and then when he went to Ned and MJ's house,
when he was playing games with Ned,
you could just
they were building Legos or something together. And that called back to the first movie when he's oh, you want to build the Death Star, blah blah blah. When he was genuinely laughing, and they have no idea, they have no.
Well, no, that's towards the end.
No. I'm talking about when they were sitting on the couch in the apartment, when he first got there. The second time he went there, and they were just building Legos and all that stuff. And MJ was oh, you guys really look like friends, and I was
isn't that?
No, that's in the middle of the movie.
Oh.
It's after she comes back home from staying with Frank. That's after she reads the letter, I think. Or maybe it's
when they was building Legos.
Yes.
Okay.
That was in the middle.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's painful to see how much
that was
going
through. You could just tell that he wants that so bad with them, and it's just
and it's obviously he still had the mask on, and she had already figured out who he was, and she saw the note, but it was just dang,
it was painful. I was wow,
it was. That's what I didn't like that because it's just it makes you sad.
But it is.
But
Spider-Man.
it's
it's
what I
Spider-Man.
like the most. I think just the action. I love action movies, so just the action, it was good. The action was good. The banter between him and Frank was funny. Finding out that the black guy, I don't know his name, finding out that he's the one that kidnapped Jean's sister. And let's just say this. I love the X-Men movies. I love the X-Men movies. I think the X-Men movies and the Avenger movies, they're tied to me as my favorite series, but I did not care about Jean in this movie. It just felt random.
Character as the villain.
Yeah, it just felt random to me.
I just feel they were this is my same problem with DC at the end of Peacemaker being we're kind of just, hey, Man of Tomorrow's coming up. He's in this different place now, and he's gonna show up somewhere else. And it's kind of I don't need the movie to be a setup for another movie.
Yeah,
I just need it to be a movie, which it was still a good movie.
I
loved it, but I'm I just don't like when it happens in these kind of universes because it's everything is connected. Yeah, they're always kind of here's this thing that we're gonna introduce now, so it can come up later. It's kind of I didn't really.
To me, it kind of obviously because they are starting to do the X-Men movies in the MCU. Because if you didn't know, the X-Men movies are not a part of the MCU. Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, it's two different. Isn't it two Fox or something?
Yes. I just didn't care for that. I love X-Men, but I did not care to see Jean.
I think she was good.
It just didn't make sense to me. It was just so random, and then because now y'all trying to set up for.
But I think and they were trying to set up because they're the mutant inhibitor thingy, and that's gonna play a big role. But it's I feel
but why did it have to be in Spider-Man?
Exactly.
Movie? Why did it have to be at the end of a Spider-Man?
I guess it makes sense because he is he is literally mutating, so it's it's connecting him to that in some way. But I don't know. I felt we should have had a more traditional Spider-Man villain, but I enjoyed it either way.
It still was good. It still was good. It still was good. The action and stuff was good, and then like I said, finding out the black guy was actually evil.
Oh, I wanted to say something about that. Yeah. Because I know him from Severance, I immediately was he's up to no good because that's the kind of character he plays. He's always being shady.
I mean, if you watch the movie now, you can tell that,
But, that's his role.
In
Mission Impossible, he was, a good guy, but in Severance, and that's, literally the only other thing I've seen him in, he's, nice on the surface, but, he's, shady underneath, so I kind of figured, he was up to no good.
The fight scene with Spider-Man, Hulk, and Frank, when Hulk went under and Frank, that was good. That scene was good. That scene was good.
I love creative action, and the fact that a lot of it was like good. Practical.
And now Bruce in the
psychiatric
war.
Hospital. Get him out, and I know it's because Mark Ruffalo is not playing with you. Like, he's not playing with him. He gonna stand up for Palestine, and they're mad about that. And they're literally, I guarantee you, they're gonna kill him off in the next Avengers movie. And I'm really like,
and it's just like it's nasty.
I guess
they're I don't know, and it could also be that I know the OG 6 Avengers, they're tired. Like they're tired.
But not tired enough not to come back for a new movie.
No, right.
They're both
but
dead.
Like, and then, okay, let's... Chris Evans, I know Chris Evans is tired. Please. I know... Please now, Robert may not say he's tired, but and I love Iron Man. Iron Man,
that's the real thing. They're not tired of that. They said, they saw that check and they were like,
yeah.
Wait. Because
and
I'm like,
Robert,
why is Chris Evans on my screen right now?
Like, and it's just
Mackie
like
not on my
where's Anthony Mackie? Like, where's Sam?
And if we gonna bring up black people, let's talk about Wonder Man getting canceled. But mind you, Wonder Man, great ratings. And then Blade getting canceled, talking about we couldn't really figure it out, but you couldn't figure it out. But you can figure out Ghost Rider in like a month. All I'm saying is it's giving. Because I'm like, why are you sidelining? He becomes the new Captain America. And immediately we're bringing.
And it's like, yeah, we got the movie, but
no,
why are we not? Like,
he should be.
Sam should be in everything.
He should be front and center.
He should be in everything. Chris Evans is not Captain America no more. Steve Rogers is dead.
This? Who is this?
Like how?
And people were saying. I remember people were saying, like, again, I haven't read that many Marvel comics. I read more DC. They were saying, like, there's Captain Hydra, who's like a different version of Steve. That's like evil or whatever. I'm like, maybe I would like that better if it was that case. But I'm like, if we're just bringing back
I guarantee you, like, Chris do not want to do this no more. Like, he doesn't want to. Like, okay, he did this what for 10 years already. He do not want to continue another 10 years. He coming back for this movie, but I know he don't want to keep playing the same character.
Because I'm like, I feel like this is undermining
let's let the new people come in.
Back in the Winter Soldier, you had a whole new show being like, this is, first of all, we picked this Captain America guy that ended up being like kind of crazy. So we finally have a black Captain America. We're talking about the struggles with the other Isaiah. We're talking about his struggles with having the super soldier serum, but not being treated well. And then Sam is like, I'm a black man, but I have this symbol of a country that doesn't appreciate me, that doesn't love me. Yeah, and it's like. We're gonna bring up all that stuff. Why are you immediately gonna be like, why are we not seeing? And let's bring back the guy that died. And then don't even get me started on Peggy Carter. If I see Peggy, Peggy, get off of my screen, girl. I do that. Girl, it was fine when you were in Captain America.
And it was cool when they was together. But
it's like they don't even really know each other. I'm like, nigga, you went
so you
back,
mean to tell me
you went
they
back
fell in love in that short amount of time where he felt like he needed to go back in time and be with her again?
Like, come on now. Like, imagine he went back and then she was like, I actually didn't really like you that much. Like you went back.
No, but okay, so why?
I'm not saying I dislike her. Why are we I don't need her to be around?
Because
I don't need her. What is she? What is she bringing? This normal lady. What is she bringing?
And we did not watch Agent Carter. Because who did?
I'm serious. Who asked for this?
We want okay. So
Peggy.
Y'all have a whole Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. Wait, how did we even get to this conversation? We talking about Spider-Man. Anyways.
We went into Doomsday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because of X-Men and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking. Anyways. We got Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We're not seeing Falcon. We're like, where are they?
Where's Falcon? Well, not Falcon. Where's Captain America? Where's my Captain America? Because I can tell you right now, Steve is no longer my Captain America.
He's not Captain America anymore.
And it's not like I dislike Steve because I like
Steve as Captain America.
I think he's fine. He's not my favorite Marvel or out of every not one of my favorites, but he was fine. But I'm like, it's time for a new, like.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
new.
And that's
don't
why
put
I was
this black man up on a pedestal and then be like, well, like you can
go stand over there.
We'll bring back the guy that already is gone. Like, why are we bringing him back?
What?
Like,
because it's like,
I feel that's disrespectful.
Let's let the new people come in. Like,
literally,
I know that they want the same vibe as the OG6 when Avengers was coming out and Iron Man and Captain America when all those movies were coming out. Like the OG6, like there's never going to be another OG6 like that. Like it's not gonna be that
unless we build that up.
But like it's time. Like they're getting older. They're not gonna want to keep doing these movies. Let the new people come in and do this stuff. Like let them have their movies. Let Sam have his movie. Let Bucky be in there. I don't know what they're gonna do with Bucky, but let them have their time. And like how y'all gonna make Sam Captain America. We see him in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
That was a whole character arc about him stepping into that role.
Literally was talking about Black history and how he not appreciated and like how are we gonna have a black man as the symbol for America, but we don't see him after that.
And then mind you, where's Rhodey?
Where's Rhodey?
Like I'm sorry, like
Rhodey disappeared.
He was in Secret Invasion that nobody watched.
Nobody watched that.
And now it's like
the only things that people watched after Endgame: Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Loki.
I do want to watch Ironheart, but like nobody watched Secret
and Black Panther too. I just want if Chadwick Boseman, oh my gosh, if Chadwick Boseman was still alive. It makes me sad. And yes, they have a Black Panther 3.
Which David Johnson, I'm very excited about.
I'm happy that they did not let the Black Panther movies die with Chadwick.
Because I feel like,
that's because of Ryan Coogler.
Exactly.
If Ryan Coogler was not a part of it, they would have let those movies die.
They would have let it die.
They would have let it die. But they said, "Oh, Chadwick Boseman died. We're not doing no more Black Panther." But it's Ryan Coogler, so. Applause to you.
I think David Johnson is great. Like if you've seen The Long Walk, and I've seen him in Alien Romulus too, he is really good. So I'm excited for him to be Black Panther. Yeah. Like he's really good.
So the whole point is, let's let the new people come in, and let's let the
olds go. Like
because I'm like, how are we bringing back Robert Downey Jr. as Doom? Like
as another
just so what
the characters can have a reaction to him looking like Tony.
Because it's like
that. I don't need that.
We know Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Y'all gonna come in and have him play a different character, and it's supposed to be he's not Iron Man Tony anymore.
At least they could have done it like they're really gonna do that, which I think is very stupid. I think the most you can get out of that is characters seeing his face and being like, "Whoa, that looks like Tony."
Whoa, yeah.
Okay, okay, but it's like if y'all were at least gonna do that, you could have revealed it in the movie, so at least people will be shocked. Yeah. Like I feel like at least you get something out of it because you'd be like, "Whoa, like that's Tony."
Yeah. And
then that would be like better than we already know, and then people are already disappointed. Like I feel like why would you share that information? Yeah. It's like why are you showing that? Even though I don't care
I think that they are showing way too much information about Doomsday.
But also, I feel like people are also asking for too much. Because I'm like
why y'all need to know who's gonna be in the movie?
I feel like
just vibe and see.
I feel like I don't want to know that Wanda's in the movie because I don't know where she went. I don't want to know that she's gonna show up again. I wouldn't be surprised when she shows up. I don't want to know that Monica's gonna be in it. I wouldn't be surprised when she I want to be surprised. I feel like y'all are asking for too much. We should get the characters that we already know that are alive and well, and then we should know about that. But then everybody else it should be a surprise that they're showing up. Like I feel like that takes away. That's why I feel like they should have never revealed that it was Robert Downey Jr. Because
now it's
surprising. Would I have cared for it? Absolutely not. Because I think it's still dumb. But I feel like at least you'd be like, oh, he's back. That's weird. That's crazy. Yeah. But now it's kind of just he's back, and we just have to we have to wait for him. The stupid moment when he finally takes off his mask, and everyone's like, oh my gosh,
it's Tony. But yeah. So if you've seen Spider-Man, it is not related to Doom. It's not I
mean, there's definitely future implications for other the X-Men movies,
but it's not really connected towards.
And also, at the end of Spider-Man, like the post-credit scene with the Spidey tracker going off in a different
space.
location.
That's obviously leading to another Spider-Man movie.
But they were saying that it was Tobey. Like people were saying, I thought it was Tobey because in the leaked script for if you don't want to know what happens in the leaked script, I didn't read the whole thing. I literally read like the first like couple sentences because I don't really want to know.
Spoiler.
But they were saying that it's gonna start off with Tobey, Wolverine, and Deadpool on the same planet, and they're fighting, and then the planet blows up because of like an incursion or whatever. So I'm thinking like, oh, when they showed that, I was like, oh, are they talking about Tobey and the other? It's his other dimension, like, or other not planet, like dimension, and then like they're fighting, and then it blows. Like that's what I thought they were kind of like hinting at Doomsday in a way, or like at least hinting at some other kind of Spider-Man. But I personally thought like, oh, it's like Tobey because I read that thing. So I don't know how true the leaks are, but I'm like, that's what it made me think of as soon as I saw that.
I can see. And we're gonna go like when we do the next episode, we're gonna go in and talk more about you know all the other Marvel stuff that's coming out and all the other DCEU stuff coming out. So this is just to get the ball rolling. But what was I about to say? I see Tom maybe making one more movie and he's done. Like I can tell because he's played Spider-Man the longest, so I could see him being
This is four. Yeah. I think he definitely
gotta hurry 5. Up because my camera's going back.
Yeah, I think he definitely do 5, and I think that at some point they're gonna introduce Miles. But I want a Peter and Miles movie so badly, like in the game. Like I'm pretty sure it's Spider-Man 2, like the PS5. It was them together, and I feel like that's so like fun. And even in, Across the Spider-Verse, it was Peter from the other dimension and then Miles. I feel like that would be so fun. Which, like, again, y'all are pissing me off. Y'all are pissing me off because why? Every time a black person shows up in the movie, is that Miles? Oh my gosh. No, it's not Miles. No, they would not just introduce him randomly. Like, no, that is just a black man. Like, please, don't piss me off. Or when it's a blonde girl, it's like, is that Gwen Stacy? It's not Gwen, y'all. Please. Like, please, just stop making assumptions. Like, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I really want another Tom, just Tom, and then leading into Tom and like Miles movie, and then Tom can take Peter. You said Tom. Peter, and just another Peter movie, and then a Peter and Miles movie, and then Tom can rest because I'm sure he's gonna get tired of it pretty soon. So.
All right, y'all. So that was our predictions, theories, and thoughts on the current Marvel and DCU era stage right now. So if you haven't watched Lanterns or Spider-Man Brand New Day, make sure y'all watch so that we can talk about it. Make sure you comment your predictions and theories and thoughts.
And let's give our final like opinions. Like, what are we looking forward to right now?
Okay. So, for like Marvel and
DC, yeah, like just like what are we excited about?
Marvel, I'm excited for everything. I'm excited to see the new people. I'm excited to see Sam take over as Captain America. I know, like I said, we talked about him as Captain America in Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I'm excited to see him kind of have his own thing.
Let's hope he has a spotlight.
Let's hope he has a spotlight.
As a Captain America, because if it was any other Avengers, it's Captain America's like the main guy. So I hope they give him that spotlight. Even though I feel like it's kind of going to Thor, but I feel like Thor might die. So I'm like, they're probably gonna kind of.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're trying to like phase out the OG6. They're trying to phase out the OG6. But yeah, that's what I'm excited for Marvel. I'm excited to see X-Men. Like I said, X-Men movies are
the new casting
my favorite. Pretty good. I'm excited to see the X-Men movies because the X-Men movies are my favorite. So I'm excited to see how they do that. In this, I don't know, but we're gonna see. And for the DCU, I'm excited for Lanterns to continue to see how the show is going to progress. I'm excited to see how they're going to move into Man of Tomorrow. And like I said, bring in the new phase of new people as these characters because we're so used to seeing if y'all watch the Henry Cavill, I know it's not the same, but like Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck, I'm excited to see the new people. I'm excited to see how they do all of this with Man of Tomorrow, continue Lanterns, and how they continue the DCU in general. So, yeah.
Well, I'm excited definitely for the DCU. I'm happy that we're finally maybe getting a good like universe for DC, like because the last one, I'm gonna speak my truth right now, and I'm right. This is not opinion. I'm correct. The DCEU was trash.
Trash.
Can we please like the people
Terrible.
that are defending the Snyderverse with their life force? I'm like, you have to be lying to yourself when you say that. Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck were better.
Yes, they look the part, but they can't play the part.
I'm like, I don't need my Superman. Like, can we please let go of what if Superman was evil? I don't care. We've seen it. Like, I've seen it before. I've seen it animated, and I'm good. Like, we had Injustice, y'all. Like, we were moving past that. I'm tired. I need a good comic book accurate Superman. I don't care that you're exploring it because they've explored it in Injustice, but now like let's get some new material. I want a good comic book accurate Spider-Man. I mean Superman. I'm like, why? What if Superman was really cool? It's like a man's idea of how cool a guy is supposed to be, and it's like I don't need Superman to be that.
He's supposed to be nerdy.
He's supposed to be dorky. He's supposed to be like clumsy and all that stuff. He doesn't need to be cool Chad Henry Cat. Like, no, like I don't need that. But anyways, I'm excited.
No, but before you even continue from that, DCEU's flop era, Justice League was terrible.
Justice League was terrible. We saw that when we were like, I was like what, 11, and I was like, terrible. This is bad. Like
Justice League was bad.
The Flash is one of my favorite characters.
Yo. Ezra Miller messed up that character so bad.
He messed up that character so bad. And I love Grant Gustin so much, and I'm sad that I'm sure he's almost 40 at this point, so I'm sure he's like, I don't need to be Barry, and I don't want to be Barry because I played him for 9 freaking years. But I'm like, all I ask for is just a good Flash, a good Wonder Woman. Definitely not everybody was a bad choice, and we need
in DCU. No, nobody. Everybody was bad. What about Cyborg?
I didn't remember he was in it. I didn't even remember.
They looked the part to me, but I feel like they looked the part
as like a man thinking of what is cool, like what's like they're super.
Well,
like,
besides Henry Cavill,
because he even outside of that though, it's like everything is dim and dark and. I don't need my universe. I get a Batman story being like that because Batman is a detective. Like it's kind of like more noir. Like if you read the comics, like they're much more serious. Even though like some of the comics really aren't serious, but I would say like the ones that I've read are pretty serious. But I'm like, we don't need that tone for everybody. Wonder Woman doesn't need this heavy tone.
It felt like I was watching Justice League in the dark.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, can y'all turn up the light?
No.
Can y'all turn on the light?
Can we turn on the light?
Like, why am I watching this movie in like
it's like
black and white?
It's like I don't even I can barely even remember who the villains were. Like I don't remember. It was so bad. And the fact that people fight tooth and nail, they will look in your face and be like, Henry Cavill was a better Superman than who? He's down here. They literally conjured Superman from the page and put him on the Earth, and it was David Cortez. Like, don't piss me off. I'm like, I don't need a series. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Let me just end what I was about to say. So yeah, I'm excited for new DCU. I'm excited we're finally getting some good stuff. I hope it continues to be good. I like Peacemaker. I liked the second Suicide Squad, not the first one, the other one. I'm liking Lanterns. I'm excited for when Wonder Woman is introduced. I'm excited for when the Flash. Hopefully we get Green Arrow at some point. New Aquaman. Like I'm excited for all that stuff. I mean, I'm excited to finally have a Justice League on my screen that I enjoy. And that's actually very lighthearted and fun and not just whatever the Snyderverse was. For Marvel, I wouldn't say I'm excited for Doomsday. I'm just interested to see.
I feel like at this point you have to see what happens.
I feel like I have to see through because I'm like, I didn't watch freaking 25 movies for nothing, so I feel like I'm gonna just go in and I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it. I feel like it might be the most insane movie that I've ever seen, but with like literally 60 characters. But like, I'm just here for the ride at this point, and I'm excited for when they set up kind of like the new, because I'm sure they're gonna get rid of a lot of the old characters. So I'm excited for the new ones. Like, I don't know, the Thunderbolts, like they're sitting in this weird place where I'm like, they're older, and they've kind of been here for a while, like some of them. So I'm like, I don't know how long they're going to, like, I don't know if they're gonna last. Like, are they gonna like continue forward and kind of be like the older ones, or are they gonna like get killed and just like they're just gonna kill them off and that's it? Because I feel like they're kind of in this weird space where they're considered newer Marvel, but they're also not like, a lot of the characters have been around for a long time, so I don't know. That's interesting. I'll see with them because I actually do like Thunderbolts. I know people don't, which I'm like, that's crazy. I like Yelena. I don't like John Walker. He can die. I don't really care.
No, John. No. I'm not gonna talk too long about this.
John was
but Falcon and Winter Soldier, John Walker, bro.
No. He was sick. I mean, that's his character, so I don't like mind it. But it's just like he was annoying, and
watching every episode every week with Falcon and Winter Soldier was genuinely like, John Walker, he needs to get beat up. Somebody needs to beat him up.
Has, so like a character kind of like
redemption.
I mean, he could still be kind of like annoying and like kind of whatever. But like, I feel like we need to bring him out of the just. He was giving villain a little bit. He was doing a bit too much. But like, I don't mind his character. I also don't care if he dies. I really don't. But the rest of the characters, they're fine. I like them. And I'm just interested to see how we're tying in the X-Men. How are we tying in like just the new characters? Is Peter Parker gonna be like the new kind of either Young Avengers? Like, I don't know. And then there's Kate Bishop. There's all the like the super young characters. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited. Not for Doomsday, but maybe the future, past Doomsday, because I feel like Doomsday might be a hot mess. But I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it. So yeah.
So make sure you guys comment your predictions, theories, and opinions. Your thoughts on Marvel and DCU. And let us know where you at in your Marvel marathon.
Are you doing
watching?
One? Are you watching all of them? Are you watching some? I'm doing just some.
I'm not watching everything. But let us know where you're at in your Marvel marathon.
Endgame leaders? Like, I feel like, I don't know. Are we going to? I don't know. It would be fun to just be with everybody again, to see it again.
But you ain't gonna have the experience of seeing Endgame in theaters.
No, but I think it would hit for me though, like because we were rewatching No Way Home, and that like hit when they all showed up and were together. I was like, wow, like this was a good time. Like just going back to that time. So I feel like if you see it in theaters again with people, like you're gonna have that same kind of like even though obviously you know what happens, but like
So let us know where you're at in your Marvel movie watching marathon in preparation for Doomsday. But I hope you guys enjoyed talking with us about Marvel and DCU. We are going to continue this series and
talk about the stuff that we're looking at. I'm looking at Daredevil. I'm rewatching Daredevil, and I've also never finished it. I think I got to the second season like a long time ago, and then I stopped. So I'm back on it.
And give us any recommendations on shows that we may have missed.
Like, is Luke Cage good?
Jessica Jones. We never watched all of that. So if you guys recommend that, please let us know. But I hope you guys enjoyed talking with us today, and we will see you in the next episode. The title of the series will be
whatever we come up
on the screen. The title of the video. But hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of this series, and we will see you in the next episode.